If you're hearing this sad music right now, that means something very, very wrong has happened. Episode 13 of the Shenanigans podcast was lost to corruption. I like this music. This is cool. So, yeah, we lost it. We finished the episode. It was an hour long. I was gonna try and do this and do like, and anyways, we did, and be really sad about it. And it sucks. It's bumming. Let's be honest here. So we did it. Episode 13. It was a smash hit, banger. It was an hour long. That's right. We did that. It was a great. We finally eclipsed the hour long mark, and that's really besides the point. But so we finished it. The file wouldn't work. We contacted Apple. We did everything we could. I was able to spend about like 4 hours in some weird binary thing that I was looking up directions, and I was able to get about half of it. And then I contacted the people that had that, and they were like, "Yeah, that's all you can get from that." So we got half of it. That sucks, but it's enough. It's a little bit. I wish we had more, but we don't. Drew's not here, by the way. I guess I don't know if I need to explain that. You probably can't hear him. Drew, you don't even... I bet I didn't even tell Drew that I did this. So he's hearing this for the first time in the podcast. How awesome is that? So, yeah, it sucks. I'm sorry. That's not what was intended for it. It's really a bummer. We even drove around and tried to do a secondary podcast because we didn't think we were going to be able to get any of it back. So, I'm not going to say anything about what was covered in the extra 30 minutes because I think I want to try and revisit it in the next episode. So, with that, I will just say, forget the sad music. Let's get into the real show. We got something. Be happy. Don't cry because it's most of it's gone. Smile. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Hello, and welcome back to the Shenanigans podcast. I am the man who needs no introduction, but I'll give it to you anyway. My name is Tristan, and this is the man that speeds up in school zones.
That's me.
Drew
I speed up
in school zones.
Yes, sir. I do 30 and 25.
We spent a lot of time trying to prepare this intro,
20.
but what?
School zones are 20.
Yeah, there. What'd you say?
I said 30 and a 25.
You go 30?
Yeah.
In the school zone?
Yep.
You've been going 10 over. Didn't even know it.
Dude.
Man, that's not even that great for the regular spots. I'll take it.
Just kidding. I don't.
Please don't hurt me.
Please don't.
Please don't.
Don't call the cops. I promise. I do not speed in school zones. I respect.
They're not going to get this far into the podcast.
You're right.
The guys speed in school zones. That's me. I speed in school zones. No, FBI, open up.
They're on to me.
Guys,
Crap.
We got him. That's the man. Yeah, we tried to prepare an intro, but I couldn't really think of anything, so we just went on a whim, and that's what happened.
Bro.
And so it's late. This is the latest we've ever done the podcast because it just didn't work out. We had stuff to do.
Yeah.
So now we're doing it. So if the energy's not high, I don't know.
It's all your fault.
I don't know. We usually
It's your fault that we're not excited. You people, you listeners.
You're full. Why would you do that? Dude, we've got so many reviews now.
That's
Shenanigans
crazy.
is climbing the
Check me
ranks.
out.
We're climbing them up.
Follow me on Twitter. I'm just kidding.
He tells him where he works, where he goes to school.
My Twitter, my Instagram.
No, he keeps those away from people for some reason. Yeah, so we really tried, but we just went on a whim, and that's what happens. That's what happens when you get for the Shenanigans podcast.
We're nicheless.
We're nicheless. Welcome back to nicheless. We're going to keep bringing that up, and we're going to put it on a t-shirt. You better believe that right now.
Believe that, bub.
So, watch this again. I told you we're so good at this. ESPN, don't do that. Michael Vick advises Ravens QB Lamar Jackson to proceed with caution when it comes to running the ball. That's a quick update from Michael Vick for you.
Michael,
thank you for coming to the podcast.
Thank
Mike.
you for joining us, Mike.
all right. See you, man, Mike.
Bye, Mike. Wait. No.
Oh, shoot. You shouldn't have done that.
It's okay. Not many people will understand.
I think they will. Let's tag Michael Vick and
Michael Vick.
Yo,
right
Mike,
here.
Heard you on the Shenanigans podcast. You were awesome, man.
That dog at the end, though, what was that about?
What was that all about, man?
Kind of sounded like it was hurting a little bit. I don't.
What was going on? Blocked. Oh, shoot. Stream sniper. Alright, just in case there are a couple dead zones, I want to address this real quick. Our live studio audience is playing Fortnite right next to us, and we can't
And
help
it's our
but get...
kryptonite.
We can't, well, video games in general. We can't help but
That's
get
fair.
distracted, but we're putting on an epic podcast for you right now.
It. You know, I feel like this is going to help it a little bit as well.
So now as you watch okay.
I just mean because, like, it's going to bring out some more, like... just off the top of the head kind of stuff. Comments.
We work better off the cuff.
We really do.
We need
that's why I cut them all off of my sleeves.
Nice. I didn't know where you were going for a second. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna be addressing the Browns.
Sure.
Some video game stuff. I just have like one question. It's really that's
Might
it.
as well.
That's really, and then movies because there's some stuff. But definitely the Browns. We'll probably go into the Browns first because you know why? Because it's the Browns and they're back, baby. But
Browns.
so,
Yes.
oh my gosh, I'm gonna get
Stop
distracted.
looking.
It's gonna get
Close
really
your eyes.
bad.
Just
Oh
close
my
your
gosh.
eyes.
Yeah. So
Just pretend like.
how's this gonna
blind.
go? We've never done one this late. So yeah, it'll be late for whoever
Yeah.
gets it because it's gonna take a few, whatever,
Minutes.
for you to even get there. So let's go back to Sunday.
Sunday.
Oh, I do have another marketing thing, but we'll talk about that after this because this is important first.
Okay.
Yeah. We were talking about how awesome we are. We're better with off the cuff. I think it is better that we just find topics and then we talk about them, but we don't commit fully to them.
Got it.
So maybe we'll like go halfway into something and then just leave it.
And
We'll
just be like,
so basically,
we realized
you know,
this was not.
so
for
and then
us.
Baker, they were getting down the field, and he's out of the pocket.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, anyways,
And he's Baker.
So
and,
I was talking to.
I was talking to my friend.
That reminds me of something else, and then we just might never come back to it.
You know, sometimes I like to stick my hand in my pocket. And this one time,
Yeah.
I found a piece
Jelly
of gum.
bean. Oh, even
It was
dangerous.
really gross. Speaking of the pocket, you know, Baker Mayfield likes to
Out of the pocket. Oh, is that where you're going? Out of the pocket.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, let's go to the Browns.
Okay, dog.
I think the game is interesting in itself, but I think what's happening right now is
I had
also
to
very
freaking
interesting.
work halfway through this game as well.
It was over by halftime. You got lucky though.
good.
It was. What was it? It was 28-0, right? And then they scored.
Yeah.
They scored right before. They scored right at halftime.
Yes.
Right before halftime. That's what happened. So it's 28, and then we get the ball back. So, anyways, yeah, we beat the pants right off of them in their home field in front of
it.
Hugh Jackson.
We are the superior Ohio team. Oh my gosh!
Close that door.
Michael Vick.
It's him. Please don't come back.
Please stop bringing your dogs.
Oh no! Oh help us! Please! All right, yeah. So the game.
Game.
It's what more can you say? We demolished them.
We just took their
What's
freaking.
the first touchdown. Oh no! Our other live studio audience member is trying to break in. Puppy, what are you doing?
Michael Vick, stop!
All right. So yeah, I hope that's not distracting. His pockets stay. All right. Oh gosh, he's strong. I can see it, and the audience, you can't.
Oh my goodness!
You suspense.
He's trying to just use his brute strength and lower body to push on through.
He's breaking through. Anyways, okay. So we get a first touchdown. It's like a 1 yard by Nick Chubb. Boom, boom, boom.
Boom.
The next one is a scramble drill to Antonio Callaway, right?
Scramble drill.
Yes.
Yes. To the back of the end zone.
Yeah, so he scrambles out left. He's rolling left, flings it on a scramble drill, and
freaking
Callaway
left.
catches it, spins the ball right out.
Boom.
It's like, yep. So the next cat, that's 2 touchdowns. The third one was to Njoku. Was Njoku?
Fly, baby,
Hover
fly.
boots. He jumped to the 3 yard line and then let him crowd surf in the end zone.
Njoku fly.
21-0. Wheel route to Chubb.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, and he's like Calvin Johnson catches over the defender.
Oh.
What was cool about the defender actually played really good because that was a quarterback. It was a cornerback blitz, and he was coming off the edge to code and hit Baker, and they saw Chubb on the wheel route.
Yep.
He tried to get there, but too bad, Chubb. That was the only knock on him is that he couldn't catch.
Yeah,
really.
it was.
That was the
and
only
then
thing.
He was like, "Yeah, watch this."
Well, check me out now. And then Darren Fells on another scramble. Baker just reads it, he sees it, and he just rolls right. Just give us some time, and then that was it.
Telling you, boy. I
That's
like
a quick
Fells.
recap. That's
He's
a quick
good boy.
recap. That's really all you need to know, except for that we took the foot off the pedal. I was like, the pedal off the gas.
We took the pedal off of the gas.
we took the pedal off the. So
it's just a little.
Anyways, even with that, we still wrecked him. We heard him. Don't. we heard him bad. Okay. So, anyways,
yes.
Because we always do the
always.
What's it called? Not
recap?
Review, recap. Thanks, buddy.
Of course.
Yeah. So we want. Dang it! Why are the ums coming back? We don't do that. We don't do that. We're too good. Because it's been more than a week. If we would have done this about 7 hours ago,
it's true.
We would have been right on time.
It has been more than a week because of the time.
Oh, dude, I have a bacon here, and I'm scared to use it. But if I have to pull this card out, it's not for you, but it's for the media. Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, watch this.
Woke up, feeling dangerous. Woke up feeling dangerous. The Cleveland Browns are like Baker Mayfield. All right. So, anyways, we were facing Hugh Jackson. Hugh Jackson, of course, was the Browns head coach. Got fired, left to go to the Browns' rival. And right before they faced the Browns, 2 weeks ahead of time, like, what are you doing?
Down again.
Hold it down, man. Oh, wow, this is some suspense. You can feel it in our voices. We are scared. We're not.
Scary.
No, we're not scary.
Oh,
we're scared.
that's what I said.
I said we are. And you're like scary. Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Hugh, the Browns players, they just didn't like him.
No way.
Demarius Randall he was talking with Vontez Burfict before the game. They were talking jaw.
I don't like Vontez Burfict.
No one does. I think
Remember
you brought
when
that
I
up.
said that he should have been suspended?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was taking shots. You could see he was getting angry. He was not having fun. And why would you? You were getting
getting your pants.
You were
off.
What are you doing? Put your pants back on.
Come on, kid.
You're in a position to
You're a professional player. Wear your pants off.
Put your pants back on. You could be getting a playoff spot right then, but you were getting beat up by a 3-6 team.
Disappointing.
Yep, hurts to say it. Anyways,
Nice try though.
So Demarius Randall picks it off. He has a pick six set up, and he can
ready to go.
but instead he gives
Got
the ball to Hugh
blockers.
Jackson and everything. But he's just so swaggy.
He's just so swaggy.
According to Jabril
the way
Peppers.
he did it.
In the post game, Jabril Peppers, the other safety, he's like, man, he could have scored, but then he gives it the ball to you, and the way he did it, though, it's just so swaggy. He's so swaggy. So we've been saying that, and that's funny.
Swaggy is now a new verb.
So yeah, there's just a lot of hate. There's a lot of bitterness between the two, Hugh and the Browns.
Yeah.
And so Baker in the post game,
Baker Mayfield.
yeah, Hugh went to go hug him. He went to go hug Baker, and Baker held his arm out tight. He's like, "I'm going to keep this guy at lengths. I can't let this guy get in." So if you guys, so if anyone doesn't know this, I'm about to recap it as well as we can here.
Oh, it's so embarrassing.
Held him at lengths. He tried the game, and he's like, "No." And then Hugh just went for a little head tap, and Baker just backs up. Hello?
What just happened?
I don't know. Where were we?
It's okay.
We're talking about the handshake.
Q-tap.
Oh no! Don't die on us now. We're really fighting. This is a good podcast.
Yeah. Okay. So Q went in for a little head
Didn't
tap,
get it in
and
the
Baker,
post game.
Baker scooted back a little.
Yeah.
bit.
So this is where we've done our whole Browns recap. This is where things have gone bad for Baker, but not really. I support it 100%.
I as well.
But people are getting upset about it.
Well, the stupid people.
Tons of people. All right. So Baker in the post game. Whoa! I can't believe it. We'll tweet at somebody. Hey, I heard you guys get flamed on the Shenanigans podcast. Like, I gotta go listen to this. That's a different marketing technique.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it in a minute.
Just bake everyone.
I'm serious. I wrote that down.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, bake. Nice work on that one.
Thank you.
Nikki, stop playing. You're distracting us.
Nikki, you're gonna win this. Don't stop playing.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Holy Baker Mayfield.
Baker.
Yeah, so they ask him why. He's like, I just didn't feel like talking. The guy leaves our team, joins our rival. I just didn't like it. That's just you can have your own spin, but that's just how I feel right now. He said that's just how I feel. You can't blame a guy for having feelings, and just because they asked him, he's gonna say it. Oh,
Live studio
just
audience.
won the game of Fortnite.
Hashtag victory royale.
Hashtag shenanigans luck. What? All right. So, anyways, everyone's
This
been
is what happens when we go late night.
We don't know what we're doing.
Dude, we
Anyways,
should make a late night stream. That's a later time.
Yeah, after this. So, crap. What am I saying? Anyway, yeah, everyone's mad about it. We could say he didn't want to. They're like, oh, he's shaming his coach, but
He's not his coach.
He's not. Your coach left.
Yeah.
He's fired. But that's what Baker said. But whatever. He after he left, he went straight to your rival.
Yep.
In the same season, right before you play him to give them all the intel you have on him, And that's fine. He's free to work wherever he wants, right?
It's especially weird because he came straight from
Yes.
them. He betrayed the Bengals.
But then he went to go play for the rivals.
And then betrayed the Browns to go back to the rival Bengals.
Yeah, but still, and then you trying to walk across the field. That was your mistake, Hugh, is that you thought Baker was going to go in for the hug. And he wasn't. Dude. So anyways, what?
It's so embarrassing when you go in for a hug and someone's just like,
oh,
here.
Hold that arm. Arm did not bend, man. That arm did not bend. Keep him at length, at arm's length.
So embarrassing.
So, anyways, so then on first take, Damian Woody, who's a center, he was flaming Baker. He's like, oh, how awful is he? He's like, grow up. You did this. Why would you talk about that? He's like, you left Texas Tech to go play for their rival, Oklahoma, and go play them or whatever. So everyone's on Baker, like, why are you shaming your coach? He's doing that. There's bitterness. I tell you what, though, the team is going to be, because the entire team doesn't like Hugh. Yeah. You can see that.
They were all fired up.
So now they're going to be rallying behind their quarterback more than ever, and so are the fans.
Yeah, dude.
Baker may have just gotten here, but he plays and speaks like he's been here for 20 years and feels the pain. And now the fans, like people.
This league is like his home. Like it feels like he's already been here.
Yeah. You have someone who's willing to fight to wear this uniform and represent that name, the Browns.
Be right out there.
And you can't ask for a better quarterback than that. Anyway, so they're like, grow up, do that. Baker Mayfield comments. Let's see if I can find it. Talk to them real quick for a second.
Hey, guys.
You can save 50% or more on car insurance.
No way. Tell me how. At Geico.
I can't continue the B.
Just kidding. We don't have Geico.
Oh, wait.
Allstate, though.
Oh.
Allstate, on the other hand.
Oh, here it is. I got it.
You're in good hands. Okay.
He said Baker Mayfield needs to grow up. Baker Mayfield comments. He's like, not even comparable. I didn't lose 30-plus games, be fake, and then do that. I wasn't going to have a scholarship. Good try, though, buddy. To Damian Woody. Baker was saying, because there's a lot of stuff, they're like, oh, Baker left. Baker was getting hurt. The coaches weren't treating him right there, and they weren't giving him a scholarship. He didn't have to go and play for Texas Tech, but that was his home place. That was his home place, and they were supposed to give him a scholarship. He chose. He could have went somewhere better, but he chose to go to Texas Tech, and then they weren't going to give him a scholarship anymore after he got hurt. So he's like, all right, then I got to go. He took his chances. He went to Oklahoma. He wasn't even supposed to be able to play, but he's the backup, the walk on, and he gets there, and then he becomes the star. But then he's like, yeah, it does. He's like, but anyways, you can see this is that he's saying he's fake. There's a definite everyone, and people said this in the offseason and everything, but Hugh just seems fake in the way he does things.
He definitely is fake.
And he's like, that's not comparable. So everyone's like, he was like fake caring about them, I guess is what. And then, so they were mad about that.
You could tell even at the beginning of the season, he wasn't even there.
So I don't have the comment thing, but then Baker's brother comments, he's like, Damian, there's about 10 people in the world that know what truly happened at Texas Tech, and you dang sure aren't one of them.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And then they just piled on the flames. I was like, so that's it. Look, the Browns, everyone's loving Baker. Yeah. Everybody. And there's a lot of people that are like, hey, that's your fiery quarterback. That's what you're going to get. You're going to get the man, and he's not going to stand for it, and now everyone's going to have his back even more than they did before. And that's the beautiful thing about the Browns.
Yeah.
I think that's it for the sports section. Well, I had to go hard in that. I had to talk a lot.
Also, we've been through so much crap as Browns fans. And then Baker finally comes around and he shows us that we can win.
Yes.
And these head coaches too.
Look,
if you have a good actual dedicated head coach like we do now,
yes,
you can see the results that come out of it.
Man, you have Freddie Kitchens in the offense. We could talk for days about this. And then Greg Williams, you know what else is interesting? Here, I had a couple things that all right, ready? People are wondering why Hugh's so bad, but it's not his fault. The players were dropping things ever since Greg Williams become the coach. Guess what the players are saying? The players are crediting Greg for having a zero tolerance for drops in practice. Just a little bit of difference in coaching. Is that weird? I find that a little odd. And then Baker Mayfield. There's only twice in the history of the NFL since sacks became a stat has a QB recorded back-to-back games with 20 pass attempts, a passer rating of 140, and 0 sacks. Did you see who they were?
I did. I looked on your screen.
They were the past 2 weeks. Both of them did these in the past 2 weeks. Baker Mayfield and Drew Brees, weeks 10 and 11, and then Baker was 10 and 12.
Jeez, man.
I don't even know what to tell you. There's just someone at the Browns.
Oh,
So much stuff. We're scoring. Our red zone trips. We're 10 out of 10. I can do this forever.
Holy crap.
There's just so much stuff to talk about. Let's move out of the sports section though, because there's just so
marketing.
Much.
You were
it's
talking
really
about
just go back and
marketing.
forth. Oh, real quick, I do want to. We've called Deion Sanders the most trash talker guy in the world, which is a misconception. Is that he was actually. I don't know. We were in the heat of the moment or something, whatever, and I didn't realize it until Nick came back and told me, and I was like, "Oh, dang it, that sucks." I was defending Baker again, so I can't. I go hard, okay.
Go hard for.
You know what? Deion also said stuff about Baker talking about his coach, but you know what, Deion, you're not on the Browns.
Oh.
All right, what are you saying? Marketing?
Yeah.
Let's
you
go
into marketing.
Welcome to the marketing section.
About bullying.
We have so many good ideas. We bully people.
We bully people.
Is that?
into
Do you always say
listening.
bully like that?
bully?
I say bully.
Bully? I don't say bully. I say bully, not bully.
A bullet.
Like bull. Bull is B-U-L-L.
Yeah, I say bull.
Bull. You say bull?
Yeah, bull.
Bull?
B-U-L-L.
Bull.
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 Bull crap.
Bull.
How do you
Bull.
say bull?
I say bull, like
So
B-O-O-L.
you say bull crap.
I say bull.
Bull crap.
Bull crap, man.
Bull crap.
Bull crap. Bull crap.
Wait, is that
Sometimes I drop the L.
Missouri?
Oh my gosh. Boy just said I was from Mississippi.
Both from M's. What's the difference?
What's the
Michigan?
difference?
Michigan?
What's the difference?
I have so many things
I only
written
lived there
down.
for 2 years.
Hans
It's fine.
von Franz Liechtenstein.
Yeah.
That's what I wrote down in my notes. You don't want to know.
Oh.
All right, so I had all right, marketing. Let's go back. All right, so last episode we had a few good ideas about marketing
Grandma
techniques.
podcast.
Yeah, now check this out. Check this out.
I'm checking.
Fake Twitter beef.
Okay.
We claim
us?
like I said before, we tell people that they were talking trash about them or something like that, or interpret it as trash,
okay.
and then tweet at them so they can see it,
Gotcha.
or Instagram or whatever, and then they come like, oh, I got to hear this now,
Shoot.
like we said before, and that's how. But from an anonymous account, anonymous, or fake account, or get another fake account, and then tell someone like, dude. Or okay, watch this.
Okay.
Ready? Creed 2. And just tweet I had no interest in seeing Creed 2, but then after listening to Shenanigans podcast, I gotta go see it right now.
Oh.
And have both of them, and then people and then so the people that make Creed, they see that like, what is this? Who's giving us all this street cred? We make a few of them, make a few fake accounts.
Ooh.
Check that. Yeah, right. That's how you
I
get
feel
it
like
done.
that's illegal.
It's not illegal. I mean,
Maybe just morally wrong.
yeah, sure. But marketing, man, supreme skills. Well, what if it's your account and then you went to go see Creed 2 because of the podcast?
That's fair.
Yep. So we call those loopholes here on the podcast.
You and I start beef on Twitter.
Wait, fake beef?
Yeah.
And we're sitting right next to each other
Yeah.
during the podcast. You're like, oh, no, watch this.
Exactly.
We'll do that on the live show, live stream. And
that way people have to watch.
You got to watch to find out. Fake Twitter beef. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Fake
Between
Twitter
us.
beef.
That's a good idea. So that's my marketing technique. Also, arson wants to keep coming back up. I can't. Arson?
Oh, arson. Yes.
I don't know how that came up, but I wrote down arson fires.
It's back.
No, arson, because I didn't know what was happening, though. I don't know why it's in my notes, to be completely honest with you. I don't know how arson got in there.
Fire.
But then I was like,
Firefighter.
because we talked about how, pyromaniacs. And I was like, oh, yeah, and I wrote down, I was like, oh, I wonder if Drew's ever played with fires.
Oh, heck yeah.
What? Whoa, why did you answer like that? Well, then share a story.
Dude, I'm a pyromaniac.
We
What
love
can I
stories.
say?
No, I want a true story.
A true story?
A true story. A true
What kind of true story?
fire story. It's got to be fire flames.
Okay, this one time I was at my cousin's house, and you know how like people lick their fingers and then try and put out a candle?
No, but I lick my fingers when I eat like Cheetos or something. But
Well,
I know what you're talking about.
Okay. Okay, so people like lick their index finger and their
Like Shrek.
thumb. Yeah, like that.
Yep.
And I tried to do that with my cousin's candle, but you
no.
see,
But
it was
they don't see. They hear.
It was
you hear.
It was a wood burning wick. So when I went to go crush it, a little bit of it came off on my fingers. Like the wick was still on fire.
Oh,
and
dear.
on my fingers.
When was this?
Yesterday.
Packers?
No,
Last
no.
year?
Browns. Wow, Pat Mahomes. Chiefs. Browns-Chiefs game.
This just happened?
Yeah.
What's the matter with you?
I didn't realize it was a wood-burning
I'm
wick.
not talking about that. I'm saying, why didn't you bring this up on the podcast before?
It never came up.
This is good content.
But yeah.
Tell it again.
So,
No.
yeah, so I licked my fingers. I went in for the kill. I was like, I got this time. This time, I'm going to do it. Because I've always wanted to try it.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to be like, yeah, I put candles
Do that
out with
on
my fingers.
birthday cakes.
And, so I went in for a candle
Did you do it
kill.
twice?
No.
Okay.
Only did it once.
And it lit your thumb on fire.
And I went in and I squeezed it and then I pulled it off and the candle was still on fire. And I was like, what the heck? And then I looked at my finger and there was a little bit of fire
flames
on my fingers.
I'm Mario.
So I went and I was like, this is
I should lick it.
a little scary. But then I just kind of like blew it out and then wiped my fingers on my pants.
And then they caught on liar pants on fire.
Yep. No. And then I went and washed my fingers off with water. So that I wouldn't get burned. And
So
I
that's
didn't
your-
get a burn.
Oh, wow. Dude, I got burned just for touching a freaking brick.
But bricks are hot, dude.
My voice
Especially-
just bleeped out. Like, there was a lot of F, and then it just went straight to the kin. It was freaking. Like, because
It's so hot.
it just kind of like, I felt like my voice just kind of tripped up there, so it might have sounded like I did not
hot.
say the F word. What'd you just say? He didn't say the F word.
No, I don't.
We don't.
don't.
So, and then that made me. So then I had to think. I think
Dink.
to ask you that, and then I was like, oh, do I have any fire stories? I do, and I told you this
Another
before.
one?
And not another. Well, it's another one between
Of
It's
bricks?
not so the Spark scooters, the Razor Spark scooters.
Yes. I do
Where
remember this
all right,
story.
so you could.
But I like this story.
When
It's a funny
when these first
story.
came out, so we got these for Christmas, where you could step on the back of the scooter and it would light sparks in a trail behind you. And you're like, oh, this is awesome! Lighting sparks everywhere. It was cool. I mean, it's still dang. I need to go get
cool.
the. Yeah, it's still cool. It's like, oh, it's cool for a kid.
Dude,
wait,
imagine
actually, I need to go.
Heelys
I
had
gotta-
sparks.
Woo!
Like you could
yeah,
ride
just put the little
and
spark
just on
trip
your
things.
heels, just every once in
That'd
a
be
while.
awesome.
Like slowing down, you just
Yeah. Anyways, so we had
Sparking it up.
the great idea, like, wow, this is so hot. You think you big fire? So my cousin and then we're like, so we get cotton balls, dip them in Vaseline.
yeah.
We tape
Always
them.
good.
We tape them under or right behind the spark trip. We're like, all right, this is gonna be cool. So we go, we light it, and it lights on fire. Oh, and then the wind blows. It goes out. It's like it's January or something like that. I'm like, oh, maybe we could start a fire like this. Maybe we could make something.
Gosh.
I'm like, all right. Well, I'm not stupid though. I know I could get in trouble
Yeah.
for that. So I need to go inside and ask. So I'm like, hey, Dad, can I start a fire like with newspaper and using the spark scooter? And then he says, yeah, of course. He wasn't talking to me though.
Oh,
he was talking to my mom, and they did not
no.
hear any part of my conversation.
no.
So I was surprised. I should have double checked, but I was like, "Oh dang, wow, this is pretty cool." I guess
Dad
it's not
just
that
said
big
I
of a
can
deal.
Go light a fire. That's fine.
So he was talking to my mom, and they were trying to get the Christmas tree out of the house. So then we go back out, we get a bunch of newspapers, get the same cotton balls, we light it up. Everything starts. It catches like a big flame as much as you can between newspapers, but the wind's blowing because it's mid-January. So the fiery newspapers are blowing across my grandma's yard and everything. So then my mom and dad are carrying the tree out. Like, what's going? Like, there's just fiery
Fire
blaze,
all over
fire.
the
Yeah,
lawn.
fiery tumbleweeds are going across the world.
my.
I'm like, oh shoot, and there's just the woods right there. I get in trouble. I'm like, dang.
I'm sorry, guys.
I thought I heard that
No.
right. I've misinterpreted things before.
Oh, I've definitely misinterpreted things.
But, so that was one that was really weird. I can remember one when I was 6.
Okay.
Listen, this just doesn't even make sense. But then I remember, let me try and exactly what happened. But it was just me and my dad were home. My dad and I, if you will.
My daddy no.
Oh.
Me and
So he was in the garage, and then I have no idea what my brain must have thought or heard, but then my dad, he did not say this, he couldn't have, but
Okay.
I interpreted this as, he's like, all right, go get a lot of water and just start pouring it on the floor in the carpet. Have I never told you this? So I
No.
start getting like a cup, it's probably like 12, 13 ounces or
Yeah.
something like that.
Okay.
And I grab it, and I pour it on the carpet. It makes it's like a 2-foot radius. We got that. We got a little circle of water
Okay.
going like that. I'm like, this isn't enough. He said, keep doing it. So I do this.
What?
I do this probably about 5 or 6 times, and it's just sopping. It's just soaked wet. And then I'm like, wait. He said I was supposed to jump on it, right? So I'm just sitting there jumping and pouring water on the carpet. And then he walks in. I get in trouble.
What?
I'm like, dang it. I could have swore he just told me to do this.
Who tells you to do that?
No one.
What
It didn't happen.
What did you think?
That happened, but he did not tell me to do that.
He didn't tell you to do anything?
I don't think so. I can't remember
And
that.
you just thought, I think Dad
But
said
I
need to
remember,
pour water
I
on the
remember
floor.
probably about 2 years after that, 2 or 3 years after that, and I was like, I still don't understand why I got in trouble because he told me to do that. Until I was rational enough to realize, like, there's no way he would have said that.
Yeah.
I was.
Did you ever talk to him about it?
No, I haven't. I probably
Well,
should.
Let's get him in
I
here.
think I might have brought it up sometime.
Live
but-
studio audience.
What? Yeah, so I have no idea where that came from. But
That's weird.
I know. How did that happen?
Imagining that your dad said, "Let's pour water."
That is the
on
definition
floor
of hearing
and
what you want to
jump
hear.
On it.
Oh, you just hear what you want to hear.
Yeah.
You're right. Let me go. Yeah.
What?
I don't know.
That's weird. I've never had an experience like that before.
Yeah, it's so crazy. Like like the tree one could be, it's difficult,
That's
but it
different.
could happen.
Yeah.
This one was so off the
Just
wall,
off the
insane,
wall, out
and
of
make
nowhere.
nonsense, shenanigans.
Ooh.
Oh. So I don't know how that happened. Real quick.
Yep.
We're going to the real quick section.
Real
we talked about
quick.
we talked about the Mario movie before, but what I forgot to address was that it's from the producer behind
Okay.
Despicable Me,
Ooh.
Minions, and The Secret Life of Pets.
Ooh.
They're the ones making the Mario movie, so that's going to be awesome.
Very nice. That means it's actually going to be a pretty decent
2022.
Well, if they know Mario,
Yeah, that's fair. I also had another screenshot here.
Ooh.
Okay.
New screenshots. every
Fun
day.
fact:
Yes.
the original creators of Superman sold his rights for $130.
What?
Yeah.
When?
I don't know. I only found the screenshot, but it just says as it was Raven Stanley who passed.
Okay.
Also, Steven Hillenburg, R.I.P. Good man. The SpongeBob creator.
man.
That's so sad.
SpongeBob.
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't either.
Anyways, as Stan Lee rose through the ranks, he avoided the fate of some artists who failed to get financial credit for their work.
Jeez.
Oh, so that good
That's
on him.
crazy.
$130, dude.
Just $130
You make
for
Superman?
Superman, and that thing goes big time.
Yeah, dude, you got to be kicking yourself after that one. I'll tell you that much.
Jeez Louise.
Hans von Freien Lichtenstein, it's still there.
Don't know what that means.
We never will. I can't explain it even if I wanted to. Why does this say? I wrote down
Lichtenstein.
review.
Review.
Okay.
Meme review.
Oh, all right. So I haven't been talking about.
If you haven't, subscribe to PewDiePie. He needs your help.
He's really looking.
I'm doing my part.
Oh, I had on Damien Woody, the guy on First Take that told him to grow up. I wrote down a
Okay.
little roast, but
Little roast?
I don't know if I should say it.
Baby roast.
It's a baby roast, but there's no need for it.
Smells like dee man.
What do you mean? Do we
No,
roast him?
just kidding. Do it.
Do we say it?
Does
Well,
he deserve it?
He was kind of mean calling him to grow up, but I mean, I don't.
But do we have any beef with him?
No, but do we
Should
need
we start the beef? and then,
maybe? But
post it?
But do we need to back up our quarterback?
I'm just thinking maybe we could use it to our own advantage.
All right, I was thinking about Damien Woody. Listen, he had one Pro Bowl appearance.
Okay.
He was an average center most of his time. And
Okay.
he had a bad reputation for that he couldn't snap and shotgun good. So when they would play shotgun, he had to rotate the guard. Mic drop. Oh, snap! Oh! I'm sorry, Damien. It's okay.
Poor boy.
Don't come for my quarterback again. All right,
Ooh.
I'm sorry. Oh gosh, I gotta run. We gotta.
We
Mike,
got-
cut that out. Cut that out. All right.
Someone tweet that.
Oh, baby. What's some other things? Oh, yeah.
We love clapping.
So either we go to games
okay.
or movies. Both.
Dude,
What?
we need to freaking go to that game.
Oh, to the Game Awards
area.
show?
No.
Oh, the arcade.
Yes, that's the word I was
Yes, of
looking for.
course. We do need to do that. Why do we keep forgetting to do that?
I don't know.
the Browns are
Probably
on.
because. Yeah, that too.
I was gonna say I've been watching the show Blind Spot. Super fire. I won't give you any more than that. I'll say you want to hear my synopses? My synopsis?
synopsisness?
Synopses? My synopsis.
Synopsize?
Yes, snize it up. It's
Synopsis.
Blind Spot.
Okay.
So just a little teaser.
Blood
I'll
splat.
say this. FBI. All right, so there's a bag
FBI.
in Times Square, a random bag, says deliver to FBI. They think it's a bomb. They clear out. Everything's clear out. Just the bomb squad walks in. The bag starts to unzip. A lady gets out of it, covered in tattoos, with no memory of who she is, what the tattoos mean, or
Tattoos?
where and what. She has no memory at all.
Crazy.
And the FBI has to decode them. Super good series. Yeah,
series.
dude. There's so many
TV series review.
that was in movies. I'll just say that the
Movies?
series is really good if you want to watch
That's
that.
not a movie.
No, I want to talk about this. The movies. Do you know how many movies are coming out in 2019? Creed 2 and Aquaman are coming out this year.
Oh, shoot.
Yes, but do you know what I'm about to say? You want
movies that are coming out
next year. You want to hear the list? You want to hear the banger?
Wait, let me take a guess.
There's too many.
There's too many.
You won't
Black
get all
Panther 2. Is that one?
Isn't that correct?
What?
It's supposed to be
Am I
correct.
right?
It's not on my list though.
Oh!
I'm pretty sure that's correct. It could be 2020
Deepest of the
though. No,
dabs.
it could be 2020 though.
Crap.
All right, so you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
1.
Okay.
Captain Marvel.
That's, yeah.
2.
I should have thought of that one.
Shazam.
I should have known that one too.
3. Avengers 4.
I did not know that one.
John Wick 3. John Wick 3. Not that's not
John
on
Wick.
the list.
The number 3. Just John Wick. Redone again.
For the 3rd time. So yeah, John Wick 3. That's 4th on the list. I can't. They're not numbered,
Okay.
so I can't keep naming.
Okay.
Aladdin.
The live action Aladdin.
Lion King.
The live action Lion King.
Men in Black.
The live action.
Yeah, dude. Men in Black. The new X-Men. Dark Phoenix.
Ooh.
Toy Story 4.
Wait, that I thought.
Oh yeah. Oh, we didn't even talk about that last year. We saw that right. We saw the teaser right before the podcast, and then we just forgot about it and moved on. New Toy Story. Fast and Furious Hobbs and Shaw spin-off.
Don't know what that is.
It's Fast and Furious. So I need to know.
I knew that part, but
Yeah, it's The Rock.
gotcha.
Frozen 2.
Yes.
Sonic
Finally.
the Hedgehog.
Didn't know about that one either.
Star Wars. New Star Wars. Joker movie. Rainbow 5. The Final Blood. Last Blood.
Sylvester Stallone.
Spider-Man Far From Home.
Ooh.
Dude, did you just hear? That took a minute and a half to say.
And see Into the Spider-Verse.
Ooh, yeah, we do need to see that because that's like limited release too.
Yeah.
Cool. And look at this. This is a you can't. And that was the Shenanigans podcast. I know that's not really that's a weird closer for you. That's because you go straight from talking about Spider-Man and then just cuts off. And now I'm here telling you it's over. It sucks. It sucks for you. Let's be honest here, Hugh Jackson. Let's be honest. A lot of ums. I don't know what to say. I feel this sucks. It feels bad, but it was good. I know it was just a lot of Browns. We didn't get really into stuff. There was a lot of other half hour, but I just thought I had to come back and say the slogan because we said that every episode. So what we said last, I'll just repeat. I'll let you know what happened because we can never find it. But I thought, anyways. So Drew did his whole outro thing for me to set me up for the slogan, and then I said, "I'll kidnap 1,000 children before I let this company die," which was a movie line. And I was like, "Hey, Drew, you know what that's from?" He's like, Portal 2, what? And then I'm like, what? No, it's from Monsters, Inc., as we all know. So then he started crying, and that's whatever. Anyways, thank you for tuning in. Peace out. Let's see us all again.